welcome to another video. Today we are doing another old family recipes, which is part of a series on my channel. So if you want to go check that out, make sure you do. I'll have the playlist of it in the description down below. Today we are doing butterscotch apples. So let's go ahead and get started. For this recipe, we're going to need 6 Jonathan apples, which is from my local apple orchard. Not a requirement, but I got it from our apple orchard. We're going to need 1.5 cups of water, 1/2 cup of packed brown sugar, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1.5 tablespoons of cornstarch, another 2 tablespoons of water, 1 tablespoon of butter, and 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. Alright, first things first, we are going to peel and cut our apples into 1/8, and I have a place to put my peels. Let's go ahead and do this. The next step is to add 1.5 cups of water, 1/2 cup of packed brown sugar, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt to a saucepan. And you're going to heat this up to boiling. Let's see if I can get a better view for you guys of what's going on in the pan. So this is what it's looking like. It looks like it's already starting to bubble, but not in person. So I'm gonna whisk this all together and I'll show you what it looks like when it's all boiled and all that stuff is completed. Alright, we are to a boil. So now I'm going to put my apples into the liquid. I'm gonna do this safely. So I'm gonna use a spoon, it looks really hot, and I don't feel like burning myself today. Yeah, so it's gonna cook for 5 minutes, so I'll see you after that 5 minutes is up. Okay, so I have removed the apples from the sauce with a slotted spoon. I forgot to record. I apologize for that. But I removed it, then I added 1.5 tablespoons of cornstarch dissolved in 2 tablespoons of water. Put that in there, put the 1 tablespoon of butter. The 2 minutes has gone by that it needs to cook and to thicken. And now we're going to take it off the heat to ignore the spillage. And I'm going to add 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla to this mixture. And stir it in. And then we are going to pour this over the apples. All right, there you have it. Let's try it. So, on the recipe, it says that there are 3 ways that they recommend serving. One is by itself, which is what I have here. Then I will be trying it over ice cream, some vanilla ice cream, and then I will be trying it with whipped cream. So first, let's try just it and see what it tastes like. I was expecting it to be sweeter, but it's good. Reminds me of like the filling of an apple pie. That's good. Alright, let's try the next one. I have some ice cream. I'm just gonna plop 2 of those in there. Try it with some ice cream. Oh shit. Let's try it with some ice cream. That's good. Oh, excuse me. That's really good. That's good. I can't imagine that whipped cream's gonna top it, but we'll see. Let's get a couple more apples in this bowl. And some Fruity Whip extra creamy whipping cream. Let's try it. That's not as good as the ice cream. The ice cream's nice. I'm actually just gonna combine it. The ice cream's kind of nice because it cools it down and it makes it taste super good, like the vanilla. Like this recipe only calls for half a tablespoon of vanilla, or half a teaspoon of vanilla. And if you know me well, I love vanilla, so it's really good with the vanilla ice cream. And I think I'm gonna have this for some 3:17 p.m. snack because it's really good. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. Delicious. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do apologize. I was the only one here today, so I'm my own cameraman, so if it doesn't look as good as it normally does, we'll be back to having a cameraman this next following video next Friday. But if you liked it anyway, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, as well as hit that subscribe button, because I do videos every Friday on this channel. And I will see you guys next week. Bye! So for this recipe, we're going to need 6 Jonathan apples. Mine are from the local... For this recipe, we are going to need 6 Jonathan apples, which are from our local apple orchard. First things first is we are going to peel and cut our apples into 8s. I have I'm going to put my peels in here. Half a cup, 1.5 cup. What you doing? Hanging out with Mama while she does cooking? You hanging out with me while I'm cooking? Hi, baby. Oh, you're so happy. Honey, you can't have any of this. I know, but you like hanging out anyway, huh? You like hanging out anyway? I love you.